Hey, this is Mark Henninger from Sound and Vision Magazine at CEDIA 2023 with Andrew Lindsey in the Martin Logan booth. And we're going to go through the new speakers, some of the motion line, and then we're going to look at some electrostats. Andrew, what do you got?
Well, we got all sorts of cool stuff, so I'm glad you stopped by. This year we've been making a commotion about motion because we've launched 3 new motion series of products. So as you can see behind me, this is actually our brand new line of motion foundation speakers. Pun totally intended, as these are a great foundation to build any 2-channel or multi-channel system with high performance in mind at more budget-oriented prices. So you can see that we've got 2 different flavors of bookshelf speakers, the B1 and the B2, as well as 2 different floor standards, the F1 and the F2. Now we've also got a center channel that goes along with it. So you can see at the 3 at the end, I've got all 3 motion series center channels. So on the bottom here is our flagship C100, and then we have our C10, which is the motion series, which are the ones you guys just did a review on, and then the entry-level C1, which is the complement to the foundation series. But walking through the line a little bit, on the motion foundation, we have all aluminum drivers, with the exception of the magical thin film tweeter. It's our Gen 2 folded motion S, the smallest thin film tweeter that we have. So it's that gateway into the world of thin film performance. Now in the middle here, we've got our wonderful motion series products that you guys were very, very happy with. And of course, we are thrilled that you loved them so very much. So we've got the B10, I've got the F10 and the F20 on demonstration here, or on display here. And then we've also got our flagship of the Motion family of products, the Motion XT. So I've got the B100 bookshelf, I've got the F100 floor stander, and the big F200 floor standers, which is what's on our demonstration room that we have at CEDIA at Denver this year.
And you're getting larger tweeters and also different
materials.
So
basically as you step up the line, you get a larger thin film tweeter, which gives you more output, more resolution, just more resolving of a product. And then you also change out your mid-range. So you go from aluminum to fiberglass to woven Kevlar with Nomex. In addition to, of course, more and larger bass drivers and different fit and finish as you move up the line. So the XT definitely gives you the most. Motion's got that sweet spot in the middle, and that foundation is the gateway into this world of high-end audio.
Right on. And then if you want to go beyond that, I guess you go around the corner.
I got all kinds of stuff, man. So I've got a wonderful display here showcasing some of our unique solutions. So the first thing you'll notice, this is actually a very rare speaker to see in the wild, is the EFX. This is an on-wall electrostatic speaker. So it ships with this wall mounting bracket so you can angle it in. This is a really, really cool surround speaker, or even a front channel for someone that wants that unique look, that incredible sound, but doesn't want to take up any floor space.
That's a CEDIA special right there.
That thing's cool, man. I would love to do a theater with those.
That's for sure.
This is actually part of the Motion family. This is an all-new speaker for us, the MP10, the multi-purpose 10. So what's cool about this is I can use it as a bookshelf, and as you can see, it's a lot thinner than a traditional bookshelf speaker. But we can also mount it on the wall, as you see here, and also in our demonstration room, we've got it mounted upside down on this angled surface, so it plays down into the room. So it's a great height effect channel for someone who can't actually do an in-ceiling speaker and would like something higher performing than an Atmos topper.
That is absolutely me.
Yep, exactly. And then I've also got some of our slim speakers. So these are actually our Motion SLM XL and our SLM that use that thin film tweeter with shallow mount drivers. So I've actually got a speaker that's less than 2 inches thick, which is great for when I'm wall mounting a TV and I want the footprint of an in-wall without the commitment of cutting into my drywall. I can just hang these up around the TV as an LCR and I get awesome sound. Obviously just add a sub or more and you get great output. Also highlighting our FX2 dedicated surround speaker, and then some of our other more compact flavors, the Motion 2i, 4i, 6i, and 8i, which can be used as front surrounds. You can also do something similar with the MP10 here, because with the bracket that it ships with, I can flip it upside down, and now it's angled down in the room in a similar fashion to the MP10.
Oh yeah.
So lots of really cool applications for this.
I love speaker lines that give you options for home theater.
Yeah, I mean, it's not always possible to put speakers where they should be, so we want to make sure that if you've got a situation you need to work around, that we have a solution for you.
Surely.
And of course, it wouldn't be Martin Logan without our electrostatic speakers, which is what we're known for. We are celebrating our 40th anniversary this year, started in 1983 in Lawrence, Kansas, so we brought our electrostatic floor standing collection here with some bold, bright new colors. You know, this is a cool way to celebrate 40 years. You know, for us, supercars and high-end speakers go hand in hand. It's all about the looks, the sound, the performance, and what does that better than a high-end speaker, right? So if this doesn't strike your fancy, we of course can do any color you like. We do have a custom shop that we can paint these in whatever shade you like. Of course, we build them in black and white and veneers, but we wanted to show something you don't see often. I mean, when's the last time you saw a giant electrostat in fuchsia? Today.
I'm going to go with never,
Yeah.
personally, but
Yeah.
others may have seen such
Nope.
a thing.
Wouldn't work in my decor, but you know what? Black would work just fine.
Fantastic.
Yeah, super cool stuff. And then we also brought our two starting points, the gateway into this series, our ElectroMotion ESL and ElectroMotion ESLX. These are the smallest electrostatic panels in our lineup, so very room friendly. You can actually build a heck of a home theater out of these things if you wanted, because we also do have 3 different electrostatic center channels in our assortment that match up with these. So all kinds of cool stuff. Now, you may also notice something in the corner of your eye here, this giant in-ceiling I've got.
Oh boy.
So this is actually our flagship Sistine in-ceiling speaker, aptly named because it is a work of art that goes in the ceiling. Couple cool things here. You may notice a switch over on the side. This is adjust the tweeter level, so you can get that proper blend. And then we've also got here the position switch, which actually adjusts the mid-ranges. So if this is a left speaker firing in the room, it adjusts the mid-range accordingly to direct that sound towards the middle. Same thing for right and center. So you'll notice it's also fully boxed in, so no sound bleeds into the ceiling. And it's very, very consistent in installation because we've determined that airspace already. So this has a whole lot of accompanying speakers to go with it. So if you want to take a look at those, we can go around this other corner.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's see what the CI.
Let's check it out.
We are at CEDIA after all.
Exactly, right? So this is almost every single SKU we make for custom installation with our crown jewel, the Statement 40XW, named because it has 40 drivers. So this actually has 16 of our folded motion tweeters, 16 unidirectional carbon fiber mid-ranges, and 8 matching bass drivers.
I feel like you guys started a war to make the most badass, in-wall that exists.
Oh, it's so cool. I remember when these were prototypes, we came in for our meetings, we heard it, there was a sheet covering it, we had no idea what it was, and we heard it and said, what did we just hear? And to find out it was an in-wall was just flooring. So,
Sure.
These are definitely for a high output, high performance, ultra high-end home theater. But there's some other cool things about it where right now you see it in the on-wall application, so you can actually hang it right on the wall surface, but they also flush mount into the wall, so we give you both options. Something we also do for the smaller, more manageable sizes that we have to the right. So if 40 drivers is too much, we have the 7-driver version, the 5-driver version, or the 3-driver version here, all of which you'll notice are fully boxed in for that great consistent performance, no sound leakage into the wall. But these two also have on-wall frame options to hang on the wall, just like the giant one here. Now, as part of our Motion family of products, we also have Motion XT and Motion CI. So you saw earlier our in-room models, the towers, the bookshelves, the center channels. These are the architectural versions to match those. So I've got everything from large LCRs, small LCRs, in-wall, compact in-wall. I've got compact in-ceiling. I've got angled in-ceiling. You name it, I've got it. So, to design a perfect home theater, I can do a mixture of in-wall, in-ceiling, and in-room to design that perfect solution for whatever room or application I've got. Now, on the more budget-oriented side, I have the installer series, which are incredible prices and incredible performance. We forego the thin film of the more expensive Motion XT, and Masterpiece CI series in favor of traditional dome technology. These are titanium domes. We have a ton of different options. So you can see we've got the small aperture 3-inch models. I've got actually an all-weather version that could go outside, like maybe in an overhang or a veranda, lanai, whatever it might be. And I've got tons of different fixed straight-down models, or like you can see here, these are our HT models, which are angled for home theater use. Because a lot of times a customer may need to have in-ceilings for the front, but if those speakers are shooting straight down, you're really getting a disservice in the sound. So these actually project out into the room. And last but not least, it wouldn't be a home theater without bass. So we actually have in-wall subwoofers and accompanying amplifiers. So what you're seeing here is our MDA 16 and 8, named for 16 channels of power or 8 channels of power. These are fully matrixed with analog and digital inputs, so any source in to any zone out. These also can be bridged for more power, and the best part about it is the anthem room correction and the way we handle bass management. So every single zone on these amplifiers actually has a subwoofer out, so it makes it super simple to add bass to any zone of distributed audio, as well as having the ability to bridge zones. So if I wanted to power some speakers in my kitchen off of zone 1, I can click a button in the interface to drive a subwoofer off of zone 2. So it's incredibly flexible. And I also have a high power 500 watt monoblock here. It also is a stereo amplifier if needed. So this is our multi-purpose amplifier that can drive anything from our outdoor systems to our in-wall subs that you see over here. And I've got 2 different flavors of in-wall subs right now. I've got a fire-rated sealed option, which is great for retrofit installations. I've also got an open-backed version. And the cool thing that I have available for this that I don't actually have to show you right now is our high output back box. So I have a large volume box that can be sealed up in the wall. Once the drywall work is done, this plugs right in and you have a stealth look with even more output than what this can provide. So I've got all kinds of stuff. We are most well known for Electrostat, but not only do we do that, but I've got all sorts of things that either go in the floor, your bookshelves, in the wall, in the ceiling, outside, you name it, we probably got it.
Pretty clear, man. That's a huge tour. I really appreciate it.
Man.